super weird. Like super duper weird. First of all, this dog. This dog is super weird. Look at him. He's so wiener-like. Oh, autofocus, that's weird too. You know it's super duper weird? You smell like actual poop. What have you been doing? Ah! You got me. You win this round, Judge. No, you already won. Don't be a shitty winner. Go. You're free. Go along your people. Ugh. I need to, nice camera focus. I need to turn the camera focus off, first of all. Second of all, those of you, who have been hanging out for the last couple days have seen the horrendous fucking internet issues I've had trying to stream, where it's just gotten worse and worse and worse as I am still pretty sure throttled harder and harder and harder. Until I tried to go live earlier today and couldn't even do it because I dropped 4,000 frames on the JPEG that is my opening stream. But you know what's really weird? I installed a VPN and have dropped 0 frames ever since. It's almost as if when they can't see I'm connecting to Twitch, it works fine. Weird. I'm not being throttled. What are you talking about? Suck my ass, Spectrum. So, I mean, it's working so far. Oh yeah, I'm sitting at it's been all of 10 minutes, but I have 0 drop frames compared to 4,000 in 4 or 5 minutes when I tried earlier. Indeed. Oh yeah, shit. It's still on 50 FPS because I tried dropping the bitrate a little bit to see if it would help earlier, and I forgot to turn it back up, and I don't want to fuck with it right now because
fucking teamwork.
It's barely working. But yeah, I dropped it to 50 FPS earlier to see if bringing the bitrate down a bit would help, and obviously it didn't because that wasn't the problem. Infinite went up 14 months in a row. I wouldn't victory sub quite yet, my friend. It's not quite time for a victory yet. But you with the shiniest Squidling, thank you for your continued support. There's a VPN like Twitch Prime and how it allows you to sub to twitch.tv/product/squiddish for free. It's kind of like that, my friend. It's an interesting question you ask. It's kind of like that. And a VPN is it's a virtual private network. It's basically a service that you connect to. The easiest and simplest way I can explain it to people who don't know what a VPN is that it reroutes my internet. So, while my internet provider obviously is still Spectrum, with the VPN installed, all of my traffic is going to the VPN. And then from there, it's going to wherever else. Because normally you have your computer, internet comes out of your computer, goes to your ISP, and then goes from your ISP to whatever website you're going to, Twitch or whatever. Now, mine goes to my ISP, to my VPN, to whatever website I'm going to. So, the only way they can throttle me connecting to a specific site through a VPN is to throttle my internet completely. Because 100% of my traffic is just going directly to this VPN. And the whole point of a VPN is that they are super secure and untraceable. And in fact, even if you were to like bounce back on that connection, like if I was to go to what is my IP, it's not even going to give you my IP. It's going to give you my IP through the VPN. It goes as far as to you effectively have a different IP address. So yeah, it basically just encrypts everything. So now that Spectrum can't see that I'm connecting to Twitch, weirdly, I'm not dropping any frames anymore. Isn't that just the weirdest coincidence you've ever seen in your life? Yeah, it also makes me functionally immune to being DDoSed, because I'd have to DDoS the entire VPN network, which, while not impossible, is probably way more work than most people are willing to put in. You're basically immune to DDoSes. A lot of the time, this one does. I imagine most of them probably do. They have It's not so much an ad blocker built in as like it actually just doesn't let ad serving sites connect. Like it just doesn't even, it just doesn't even let them connect at all. Because it has the IPs and the addresses of most of these services that host ads, which you don't have to turn on. I did, because the only site I use that has ads that I would worry about is Twitch, and I have Twitch Prime, which means I don't see Twitch's ads anyway. I pay for the Twitch Prime. The problem is I can't easily whitelist things, but I'll figure that out later. I literally just installed it. I'm sure there's a way to do whitelisting on it for sites like YouTube, because YouTube, as far as I know, doesn't have a Twitch Prime equivalent, so I had to figure out how to whitelist YouTube. Now, the only other problem is that my internet is still shit, so there's still gonna be those little tiny dips, like that, where just 100 frames, because it's still shit internet, but it's not shit internet that's being throttled. So that is dramatically better. I'm still not 100% convinced it's throttling. It's just, I'm not saying they're definitely throttling me. I'm just saying absolutely every possible thing you could do or that would result from being throttled, and then doing something that would prevent throttling me has prevented it from happening. So, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Honestly, it's probably not even bad at 50 FPS. Because, again, the service is not good. The service is not good. So as long as I'm trying to stream with this crap Spectrum, maybe the slightly lower bitrate, 50 FPS, 1080p is the better option anyway. Maybe this is what I should have been doing the entire time. I don't know. We definitely streamed entire 6-hour streams at 1080-60 without dropping a single frame before they started throttling me. So they can handle that, it's just their service is shit. Let's prevent the 5-hour throttle. That's the question. Was the 5-hour throttle throttling my Twitch connection, or was it throttling my entire connection? Because I'm not actually sure. Not actually positive. However, the Spectrum Tech is going to come back out here tomorrow, so I can continue to berate poor, hapless, slightly above minimum wage employees who only know a little bit more about networking than I do, to try whatever stupid crap he's going to do to fix this. And the dream is that I get them to do what they did in North Carolina, because in North Carolina, when they realized their service is literally garbage, they just straight up doubled my upload cap so I could get a usable service. And the dream, I know that's a thing they can do now because they did it in North Carolina. The dream is I just get the dude to double my upload cap. Ta-da, problem solved. I'm happy. And we'll see how that goes. This is gonna be obviously like a super duper short stream. It's almost 11 at night and I was out peopling all day. And social activity is way more exhausting than physical activity, and I am totally fucking dead. I am so tired from just being out socialing for like 6 hours. So we'll see. If it's 50 instead of 60 frames per second, you'll effectively drop 10 frames per second per second. At that rate of acceleration, the stream will be offline in 5 seconds. So I don't feel like that's accurate. Where were we? Here's the problem. I don't know where we were. Oh, that's where we found the Fixer Upper 9000. That's right. That's right. We found that one ship here that actually wasn't bad, but it had like 97% of its fucking slots were broken. What are we doing? This sucks so much because like this playthrough has been so fucking segmented and broken up now that like I have no idea what I'm doing. I murdered everything. Alright, we killed the shit out of Sentinels. I remember now. I remember what we were doing. Automated archive recovery process restored additional data. Hot. So we'll go back to the space shard thing. Terp station is the word I'm looking for. Teleport to wherever it wants me to go and talk to the computer. Do computer stuff. Am I full? I feel like I'm full. Mostly full. Why do I have Tetracobalt on my person right now? Oh, I was gonna try and find drop pods while I'm literally just carrying an antimatter and Tetracobalt. Right, now we had to see what this did. I didn't stick that in the blender yet. That was what we were gonna try. About the crash ship we found? Well, it's on the frigate now because we had to, hit the DC. Oh, wait, no, but give me this. Signal booster. Give me this. Processor. Alright, so how does activated copper work? It's 1-to-1. That's not bad. That is, in fact, twice as good as regular copper, because copper's normally 2-to-1. Give me a drop pod. I wonder how hideously far away that is. That's fuck off far is what that is. That is fuck off distance from here. With the newfound glory of streaming technology, how likely is tomorrow? I mean, I would like to say... Can you just do that for free? I would like to say tomorrow is entirely likely regardless. Another one? Holy shit, that's far away. Signal booster can just pull those? God damn. Get him. Okay. Now let's pop some nav data in here. So what's the point of input data if you can just locate nearby structures? Oh, you can only do that once. Okay. I see. Well, I'm finding out about the manufactorums, which was secure frequencies, I believe. Yeah, plan scans little sofa system of finding anything sofa. That's actually funny. Cut out the fucking monster out of music. I don't think this game was in second there. I wish it would just give me distances on those. I'm gonna put the second nav data in here because I have an extra stack of two. Let's get perfect. We got about a day. We got about a day till that hot Monster Hunter crackaroni just slaps me in the face with its glorious dick. Its most glorious dick. Okay, what does it take to craft this shit? The hydrogen and metal plating. Can I just go farm that shit real quick? Is there dihydrogen in here? But there's always dihydrogen in here. But is there dihydrogen in a group that's not going to be sad to farm near here? Squidbot's dead. Nothing I can do about that. Hexy's obviously asleep, saying it's buttfuck o'clock for her. Is that the last animal species on this planet? Did I just whoops all animals? I hate this game. Okay. Whoops, all animals.
Technology recharge.
Get a better way to harvest dihydrogen. Not how though.
That's fucking teamwork!
Just another savage 19 months in a row, over a year and a half in the pool. You with the shiniest squiddling. Thank you for your continued support. Glad you enjoyed the game. Is Larkin Spear still in the underworld? Yeah, and I kind of think he's just ignoring me. Because I know he's got it on his phone. I messaged him some shit. He's not replying. So I don't know. Maybe his phone also exploded. At this point, I'm working under the assumption that our boy War for the Crown's a 4-man campaign. I think that's just how life is these days. Yeah, the stream just started, Lord of Light, don't worry. It's gonna be real short too. I'm just seeing how many frames I dropped. And currently, that has been very little. Oh, I'm by my ship, lol. I put the whole fucking thing in there. It's been a very small pile so far. You missed me this morning? Yeah, well, he's just ignoring me then, I guess. I feel like I needed these. I think I need chromatic. What am I gonna do with this? I want all those. Right, I got these because I want to blend them all. I want to willow blend all these. What? Okay. That's the secret. It's not ever good. It will probably keep me awake. I am very tired. Okay, this will go here. Oh my god. Hold on, let me get my fucking boat so I can generate radiation while I'm drinking this shitty tea with a spoon in it that's in the way. It's so hot as fuck. Holy shit. Guys. It's drinkable. It's super hot. I know you can only hear half this conversation, but Bryn is very determined that I drink tea. I'm not really sure why. It's 11 p.m. Why do I want to stay awake? I don't think that's still a thing we're doing.
Technology recharge.
Minus ferrite does far. Alright, I was gonna make more starch fuel. First, I'm gonna fuck off. I'm gonna mold you into a picture of health. That's where you're wrong. Because she is also garbage. Let me get a kind of picture where these things are. Okay, those two are walkable distance from each other. The supply depot and the pod are walkable distance. So I'm gonna land by the supply depot. Or a drop pod. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna walk over to the. Oh, there's also a fucking building here. Holy shit, this is great. This is free parking, bitch. That's what I'm looking for. This building actually does not have free parking. I kind of thought all buildings had free parking, but this doesn't appear to have free parking, so I guess we're just gonna kind of land wherever. Whoops. She didn't keep on eating cream cheese because she didn't realize it was dairy. Yeah, because we're fucking goblins. We're both motherfuckers. Do you know how many of you I've murdered on this planet? On this planet specifically? Oh, it's a money farm. Okay, well, we'll come to the money farm a little bit later. Look, guys, it's a huge pile of material wealth. Oh, egg memes. So I haven't even had the opportunity to download the Pathfinder playtest stuff yet because I've been trying to fuck with my internet so much. And as a matter of fact, and this kind of sucks, I had been really hoping to, if anything, over-prepare for tomorrow's Pathfinder session. And I really have not been able to prepare as much as I wanted. because my focus has been pretty much entirely. My focus has been basically entirely on trying to make my fucking stream work. So hopefully it goes well. What's this crab plant demon? It's Squiddles. Squiddles in his dumb little snip snap hands. He's a weirdo. Don't make fun of Squiddles. He's very sensitive. Just because he's large doesn't mean he doesn't have feelings. He's very big and he has very big feelings. Pathfinder 2nd Edition interested me in purely they were cutting out a huge amount of fat. To stop me from really knowing what I should be taking for good results. I think from what I've seen, I'm pretty excited for it. What I'm not getting is the ferrite dust, which is fine. I don't want the ferrite dust. I want all the rest of the crap. Zoop! Zoop! You go to the freighter. You go to the... I'm not close enough to the star. I'm gonna get that fucking teleporter thing for my starship, I swear to God. Sodiums. Pop some uranium up in this bitch. Send this over to the starship. Send this over to the starship. Put this up here. Let's go pop up with the drop pod first, because then not only will I have more storage space, I will also be able to drop this ionized cobalt and whatnot. This planet's super weird. It's covered in like wiggly Ewoks and snip snap squid and giant fuckatron. Like all the animals on this planet are super weird. Hey, look, great technology. I've already had a 3-hour-long argument with one of my players that thinks the feat that allows them to survive extreme heat should let them soak through level. Well, that's the first problem, is you players that think they can win an argument with the GM. You clearly haven't smited your players enough. Beat your kids. That solves all problems. If they're giving you lip, you clearly haven't beaten them enough. Sitting at a comfortable 5.1 radiations per second. This planet is a host of beautiful snip snappers flying about. Yeah, it's a great planet. It's a cool place. Quote that shit, beat your kids, it solves all problems, does it not? It solves all problems, up to and including. Okay, this one. Up to and including having kids. If you beat them enough, you actually don't have to have kids anymore. Yeah, there are already quite a few beat your kids quotes. That's like arguing if you can survive extreme heat, you'd be immune to fireball. It's just stupid. Like, A, your player is just like actively, offensively stupid. B, beat your kids. That's my advice. Oh yeah, this is the planet of the uncivilized Gek. These are like Gek precursors. Look at this fucker, it's a Gek precursor. These are like Gek that don't know how to talk yet. These are fucking tribal retard Gek. This was the Africa of Gek space. Oh. Give me your dihydrogens. Thank you. Do the freighter with you. Thank you. Touch. Alright. So now we learned 1, 2, 3. Look how easy this is now. It's like I'm some kind of not retard. We learned we can put them in the cargo capacity, which gives us the circus of values. Let's just do this, and 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 this. Actually, don't need chromatic metal. Boop! Off you go! I think the only thing I'll be holding on to is this. I'll throw these about the way, and then I'll pick up a shitload of money eggs. I like money eggs. They're my favorite thing. I once had a Pathfinder jam who wanted us to make up backstories for our characters before we chose stats. We had to come up with a story he approved of. Pretty sure it was no done immediately. Sometimes GMs go a little bit too hard. Like, I get where they're at, but they're not doing it right. We had a D&D group show up at Browncoats, which is the game store here. We had a D&D, I'm pretty sure it was D&D 5th. I can't imagine anybody plays D&D not 5th at this point. We had a D&D group show up as we were leaving Browncoats. And I really wanted to stay for a minute and just be like, hey, you guys looking for players? But I'd already made Brent sit through literally 6 hours of Warhammer, so I was like, oh, we can go, I guess. I'm not gonna make you suffer any longer. Because we played 2 games. I'm mining assault. I don't want this assault. Why am I mining assault? There's some D&D 3.5 parents out there. Why? Do they know Pathfinder exists? Like, Pathfinder exists. I don't understand the universe in which you would play actual D&D 3.5 in a post-Pathfinder world. Heavy's also good for GMs. They give a lot of ways for GMs to change things to what they want. Oh, that's the terrain manipulator. Ha ha ha! Smart! Do it, bitch. I will end your entire lineage. I have killed, survey says, 3 walkers on this planet alone. Fuck off forever. I wish this building we just found would have had a, trade terminal so I could sell off some of this cargo. I can throw it on the ship, I guess. We just gotta go to the station right after I get off this. How much crap can I throw on the ship? Because I'm gonna rob the fuck out of this place. Like, you guys actually have no idea how ridiculous this is gonna be. My freighter full. Oh shit, because my freighter's full of these because I had too many of them. Freighter's actually full, so my freighter's full. It's full because of the way it is. So this is going to the freighter. This is going to the ship, this is going to the ship. This is going to the ship. I'll fender all this at a later occasion. This is going to the dumpster. This is gonna hang on to be shield restoration. Suits me like his favorite NES character and rob people. Anyway. Pretending you didn't say that. Maybe you'll get lucky and there's a terminal in here. Ouch. There's ouch in here. Oh, there's what the fuck is that? Ceiling weed! Can you have trade terminals in abandoned whatchamacallits? Is that a thing that can happen? Regardless of whether or not it is, it didn't. Cool, empty box. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sodium. Bullets. I'll take bullets. Bullets are a yes. Oh, that's what I should use that extra ferrite dust for. I should use that for bullets. Oh well. 13 atoms. Not even salt, it's just sodium. Salt's different. 13 atoms of just sodium. That box had 13 pure sodium atoms in it. Alright, what do we got? It looked, they do all say the same thing. It's kind of lame they only have one creepypasta for all the different abandoned things. That or I've rolled the same one 3 times. Does the goop do anything? It sells for a dumpster amount of money. You could probably throw it in the blender and get some basic shit element like sodium. Hello! Discover something coded deep inside the long dead traveler's log. 55 memory questions. All these abandoned things. Okay, here's the thing. 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 Here's. Drop one? Then drop one. That's bullshit. Have I been counter cheese? Oh, they're falling to the ground. My cheese is being undone. I've been out cheesed. We've reached levels of cheese that shouldn't be possible. In other news, local man doesn't even kind of feel bad about cheesing this anymore. These things just fall to the fucking ground. Did it hit me through the ceiling? Yeah, I don't even sort of feel bad about this anymore. These are so busted.
Radiation protection.
Pew, pew, pew. I love how the Sentinels care about the Lovecraftian murder beasts. What tea are you drinking? I don't know. Smells like tea and it looks like liquid diarrhea, so tea flavor. It has a spoon that tries to poke me in the eye every time I drink it. That kind of tea. Default, I guess. This one's kind of spread. I don't know if I can reach that far. My hands. Grab your hands. Yeah, grab your hands. Don't bump me. Don't bump me. I'm mining. This is the perfect music for this! Is there an egg back there? There it is. Excuse me. Thank you. Fucking peasants. Ow, stupid plant. Yoink. Good day, children. I have no fear. Not an iota of fear, my buddy. I'm just waiting for the punish. Damn it! That's the punish, I guess. That half these fall to the fucking ground. I wish No Man's Sky was like 17% less broken. Hey, getting there. Woo! Yoink! There's more. Perfect. Get on the egg. Here we go. Get on the taller egg. I feel safer on the taller egg. I don't know if it actually makes a difference. It's glowing. Ah, there it is. Give me your eggs, idiots. That's good. What'd you play against at your local store? Just orcs. I did have make the orcs 2 times. Basically, because all things considered, I'm pretty new to 40k. And I went down there because there was another dude who posted in the Facebook. There's a local Facebook group. There's another dude who posted in there. that he wanted to try getting into 40K. So we went to go play a couple little This Is 40K games. So we were playing like super tard ball. Like we didn't even have detachments or stratagems or warlords or anything. There was no objectives, it was just shoot each other until someone dies. It was like A-level tard ball. But we played tard ball for 2 games. Pretty good. Pretty good time. What's up, Dark King? You made it. Let's see what he's gonna go. Nice to jump, idiot. It's fucking. These guys are so wildly inaccurate. They just recklessly fling themselves forward and only kind of get close. No mercy open play. Well, we did. It was 1K. We had points at least. But pretty much open play. We didn't have attachments or anything. The dude didn't even have models. There's another guy who came down to the store who brought his orcs specifically so that guy could play with them. And I played the dude who owned the orcs once, and then I played the new guy once. It was a really weird lit. Ow. Oh, they actually. Oh, he hit me. He did it. He hit me 2 entire times, Chad. I'm proud. Oh, shit. Defend this hallowed ground! Okay, I can't come to the door. We're cool. I was like, fuck, I'm actually out of jetpack, so we're defend the door now. My first encounter with these happened a little while ago. As soon as I started attacking, my character instantly died. Yeah, that's pretty much how they work, more or less. Like, cause you see my health bar up there? That was 2 little ticks. You see this? And you see this? And 2 little nibbles did that much to me. They pretty much touch you and your skin explodes. That's basically how they work. I haven't found anything else in the game that does even close to as much damage as them. Even the Sentinel Walkers. The Sentinel Walkers aren't even remotely close to as murdery as these guys. But they do defend eggs worth, I don't know, that many. So, I guess it makes sense. Oh, I pretty much looted the shit out of this place. You wanna go? You, bitch? Swarm subsiding. You mean, bitch? Bitch? Making a fucking prize noise when I hit these fools. Get out of here. It's like a carnival game. Swarm subsiding! Get back in your hole! A little late Payday heist music. Kinda already bugged these aliens. Okay, so the other one that was close was the Depot. We're gonna go to the Depot next. Off we go. How am I on Oxford? Pretty good. I thought it was Subnautica re-promote again. No, they hit real hard. I'm not really sure what the intended way to deal with them is, and I feel like it might come up later in a quest line or something. There's like 3 more eggs. Now we're pissed them off again, because they're spread out. There's like 3 more and they're spread out. That's a fucking dope cave. But, I'm not sure what you're intended to do, because you can't even, like, kill them. That's a little bird, I thought. That's fine. You can't even kill them and try to harvest the things, because there's, I think, always 5 or 6 up, and as soon as you kill one, another one instantly pops up. So you can't even kill a hole to mine the eggs with. Realistically, because they are, it's actually instant. It's not even fast, they instantaneously respawn. To bring the numbers back up to full. Oof. Any O2 on the way over here? No 2. Alright, off we go. It's a dope cave, because there's no reason to go inside. Now we got a mission, brah! We're going to these big weird balls in this O2 that just didn't show up in the scanner for some reason. And then these big weird balls. So I love giant girthy balls. What kind of girthy balls are these? I don't feel like I need any cobalt right now. I don't. Nah. I'm gonna pass, actually. Those are kind of annoying to mine, and honestly, I don't actually think it's worth the time to take to mine them. Aha! Ow, my feet. What I should be doing is looking for these little fuckers on the way over, because there are several. You're gonna need that cobalt in the near future. I have 2,000 ionized cobalt. If I need more than 2,000 ionized cobalt in the immediate future, you can have an I told you so moment. We'll come back to it later. I have 2,000 ionized cobalt. Dragon's Dog was way too... I need to make like a background for games that don't have an OST playlist. Get all the crazy over-the-top dramatic Dragon's Dogma shit out and the GoldenEye theme. It's cool for playlist purposes, but I need to make like a wait. I have a background music playlist. I absolutely have a background music playlist. It's called the Pathfinder playlist. Why don't I just use the Pathfinder playlist? Damn, if only I had a playlist of specifically more background style music. For instance, to play in the background of an unrelated game. Like Pathfinder. If only. Isn't there another one right near here? Oh, it's right down the hill. It's further back than I thought. Yeah, Botto is deado. We gotta ask Kexi what's up with that. What does Tetra Cobalt do? Tetra Cobalt is 150 ionized cobalt. There's an item for a whole lot of different things in the game that is just... Why can you even get nanoclusters out of these? That is just a huge bundle of a resource. Seriously though, why can you get nanoclusters out of those? That's like, you can find buried technology. Sometimes they give you salvage tech. Sometimes you open it and oops, there's nothing in there. Like, that's functionally not a salvage deposit.
Radiation protection.
Wait, Spectrum's allowing Squid to stream. Yeah, it's real hard to throttle my connection to Twitch when I'm using a VPN, it turns out. So suck my dick, Spectrum. What? I was on the other side of cell. Okay. It's actually closer to the technology module, but we'll go up here and get a look at it. It's gonna be a hoarder, but he hoards smartly, maybe. Yeah, I don't just carry 37 fucking hammers in my inventory and then complain about not having weapons for 100% of the Breath of the Wild playthrough. I hoard intelligently.
Radiation protection.
Oops. It's like a loot deposit, except we forgot to put the loot in it. Haha! No Man's Sky. Oh, that's what a supply depot is.
Radiation protection.
What are you watching in front of me? So surely in a deposit where the entire point is that these things are guarding it and they don't leave, surely that shooting these from slightly further away wouldn't work, right? That would be silly and make no sense. See you later, idiots. Pranked! Let's go! I don't know what the hell a Grantine is. I don't think I've ever seen Grantine before. I can mug those fucking fast now. I can just straight up rob that shit. It concerns me that my timer is not going down. Oh, there we go. Like, do I actually have to kill them after I mug a depot? Because it would kind of make sense. You gotta kill the police. Assuming 11:30, the fuck is this? Me testing if I have defeated the final boss of Spectrum. What the fuck? Alright, they are literally faster than me sprinting with 2 S-class movement speed mods, so I guess Sentinels are actually just effectively unescapable. And now I'm walking casually and they lose me. No Man's Sky. 2 S-class movement mods sprinting actually causes them to like rubber band teleport to you and keep you detected, but casually walking away from them, they lose you. No Man's Sky. It's nice that you got the Shampfighter's shield and vision attack pointless.
Radiation protection. Void.
It was a lot further from my ship than I thought it was. Let's go dig this up. Got dope shits under here. But what do we get? What the fuck is a sulfurine? This is crap. Okay. Okay. These all seem to have a... Can I break this down? Ionized cobalt. Oh. Ionized cobalt and dioxide. If I can break those down, those are fucking hot.
Radiation protection. Void.
Local man switches to his terrain manipulator in advance, so we want to pull it out right when he gets there. 46 times, still switches to terrain manipulator every time. Doesn't matter because the loot caches are empty 4 times in a row. More news at, I guess, 1 because it's already 11. What is this Mario Kart? Well, we're gonna go make some Dasholium when we get back to the station. I'll tell you guys that much. It is time for what I like to call money. Word. You learn the Viking word for dowry? They don't strike me as a getting married type, but I mean, I guess. Especially not a having a dowry type. It seems like the Viking wedding would be more like, hey, that chick's hot. I'm gonna go punch her unconscious and drag her back to my fucking cave. That kind of seems like how the Viking would operate.
Radiation protection. Void.
At least with this word, I can tell if I accidentally marry a Viking, which I'm like 40% certain we did earlier. Are there Viking women at all? Viking women are like dwarven women. You can tell because they have smaller beards. You might not have gotten a notification because I went live twice within like 2 hours and then Merc. Beep boop. Pressure. That's a word that could actually be useful at some point in my life. That's not usually how those work. Alright, to the Botenstein. Oh, before we get to the Botenstein, just real quick, the Science-enstein. Okay, I think so. Beep boop. Alright, last I gotta do is point myself at that thing over yonder, which is another distress beacon, which traditionally is free boats. I like free boats. Boats are pretty cool. Probably gonna end stream here pretty soon, seeing it's almost midnight yet again. I just kind of got on this. Oh shit! This system doesn't have a space station, does it? Right. This is when we found out that systems that aren't uninhabited still don't necessarily have space stations. Yeah, I already found a free boat on this planet. This might be free boat number 2. This planet is just Tugboat Simulator. This planet could be anything. It could even be multiple boats. But I have bronze is dirty. I'm not really sure what that's for, but I have some. Maybe try to use my little sat-nav scanner thing to see if I can find a trading post. Because there's not a space station in this system. Oh, we didn't go to the monolith. We gotta go to the monolith too. Whoop! Oh, we'll park here. No fucking way! Oh, that's a base. That's just a base that's kind of shaped like a ship. That's a trading post, though. I thought that was another boat. I was like, there is not a crash ship 15 feet away from the crash ship I'm currently going to. No, this is a trading post. The building just looked like a ship. Hello! You guys have a space station, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off your hands. What if... Now hear me out. Huge piles of money. Take a this. Take a this. Take a this. Take a this. My favorite part is how it completely shuffles the inventory display every time I sell something, so I have to look through all of it each time. Starship inventory. What's that? More Herox. Take a this. Take a this. Take a this. Dosh. Okay. What's up, Wistful 13?
My
Welcome
keyboard
back
can
from
no longer
Wildland.
backslash or tie the letter, so fuck me.
I'm gonna guess that was supposed to be the letter P, but it didn't come through because you can't type the letter P. But Tim's on fire. The $10 tip. Thank you for your support, my man. That is a super obnoxious random problem you got going on with your keyboard there. But appreciate the support. The larva farm is everything I dreamed of. Yeah, every time we find one of those, I guess we just get like 2.5 million units. We're actually starting to get an okay pile now. Slowly. Wait, do you hear that? Thought that would make more noise than it did. Disregard, the joke died. Alright, I am... Honestly... I like this blaster. It's pretty nice blaster. I don't think I'm gonna be buying a multi-tool unless I see one that I really, really like. Because this is a pretty good blaster we got here. I might dismantle this bolt caster and try something new. Because I have a theory that the pulse spitter is just a better bolt caster. Larva farms near cactus flesh? Nah, not exactly. Nothing will ever replace cactus flesh in my heart. The reason being, quite simply, the cactus flesh, there was a planet that was pretty much literally just... Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. There was a planet that was pretty much literally just made of, holy shit. That's actually really good. That's just like a cotton candy flavored P90. I would get this if A, I wouldn't have to replace all this crap, which is why I'm not really in the market to this until I also have several thousand nanite clusters to be able to replace all this stuff relatively quickly. And B, while this is cool, this is perfectly fine. I'm not looking to spend 2.3 million units on a multi-tool right now. Next time I buy a multi-tool, it's gonna be a multi-tool I don't ever plan on exchanging. Like, I'm not gonna buy one until I'm like, that's the multi-tool I'm gonna use for the rest of the game. Because this is gonna be viable for a really long time. And I would much rather buy a better ship. Because this is a, not, you are also a poop stick, but this is a poop stick. The Denshi Space Tampon, maybe it's time to go. Hey, thank you. I was gonna immediately. I actually don't really want that. I can kind of keep that. What's up, buddy? Sentinel Hunter Duck. Ha! It's Duck Hunter. I like you, Duck Hunter. You're a funny guy. You got a purple and yellow rhino face. The problem with learning the Viking word for Herc is Herc's still not a word, so this isn't... It may look like I know 3 of the words he's saying, but I actually only know 1 of them, because it's gobbledygook, weapon, gobbledygook. Okay. He's a small metal idol, and he's muttering. Okay, this dude's... Put their hands in my inventory. He wants metal, which I don't have. Fuck off, idiot. Be gone, thought. What do you got? Interloper. Hey, now I know he starts with gra, which again, not a word. Super happy about the fact that 2 of the Viking words I got recently are just, they're not actually words. That's pretty cool. I'm not convinced it's worth keeping buying these because as cool as drop pods are, they're literally everybody sells these. They're everywhere. What you got? You have Dookie, right? Yeah, this guy sells Dookie. Oh, you had a second page. Yeah, we're getting close to having enough money for an actual ship for actual people. Oh, it's just more Dookie. Feels bad. So, we got what we wanted here. What we wanted was the ability to vendor all of that stuff and get 7 million units. We need to hit up the monolith too, because I haven't been to the monolith yet. And I have to fly to that one because that one's also real far away.
Radiation protection falling.
No buried shittle diggets between here and there, so we'll just take a walk. Okay, so it does show you the distance if you're close enough. If it doesn't show you a distance, it means you're 50 billion miles away. That's good to know. Time to buy a big boy ship with like 30 slots. You dramatically overestimate what you can do with 7 million units. Time to buy a ship boy ship with like 25 slots maybe. I guess if we found a ship that was a dumpster, we could maybe get a dumpster 30 slot. Yep. I don't know why this is not a stack in my inventory. Oh, distress beacon's not always a ship. Distress beacons can be anything. You actually can't just get 1 free ship for every navigation data you own. There's also actual distress beacons, apparently. Oh, great, it's the blob. Hey, blob. Broadcast level. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Okay. I don't have any fucking idea what that did. I guess off we go. I have no idea what that did. So, chat on that one little connection hiccup, because it's still Spectrum, it's still not very good, but it was honestly a really small hiccup, so I can't be that mad about it. This is a smooth and sexy 0 frames we've dropped this stream. It's amazing what wonders a VPN can do for a network that's definitely not throttling you when you connect to Twitch. Hello, Noodle Feet. It's actually pretty impressive, I gotta say. I am outright impressed with how effective installing a VPN has been with my not being throttled issue. You would think a VPN would only be helpful if I was being throttled. But, fun fact. Oh shit, starships have tech slots? I had no idea starships had tech slots. Oh fuck. Whoopsie. What would you put in a starship's tech slots? You can't put. Can you put guns there? Can I put guns in here? I can put guns in here. Oh, I guess I'll put the non-regular guns up in here. And the extra hyperdrives. Is VPN a physical object or download thingy? It's the thing you install on your computer and it routes you through their business so that nobody, including your ISP, can see what you're connected to. Can't throttle my connection to Twitch if you can't see my connection to Twitch. Let's think about portals. So the other thing is that this all but 100% proves it's throttling. Unless I'm just like a huge giant retard. Which I may be a huge giant retard. But unless I am the hugest, giantest of all the retards. This pretty much proves it's throttling, right? That they're throttling my connection to Twitch. The fact that a VPN has entirely stopped my issues. I can watch YouTube fine, yeah, it was just Twitch. Because I don't think it's anything, it's like in Spectrum hard-coded. I think it's just I was using too much bandwidth to Twitch, so they throttled my connection to Twitch. And again, if they throttle my connection to VPN, it's going to be real obvious because they're going to throttle my connection to everything. Including speed tests. They can't give me the fast track for speed tests now either because they can't tell I'm connecting to a speed test because it's going through a VPN. I don't need to land there. They can't tell I'm connecting to a speed test. It's going through a VPN. So then I'll just be able to do speed tests and... What do you mean landing area not clear land, you dingus tampon? Okay, then you can just switch VPNs. I'm going to switch VPNs. I just go to the VPN I'm using, I'm like, hey, new IP, please. And they're like, here you go, buddy. And then I'm routing through a new IP, and then I'm good again.
Radiation protection falling.
Heavy. I learned how to call Vy'keen fat. Sentinel. I feel like I should have gotten that way sooner. And bless. I guess they are religious. They literally worship their city ancestors. Grah! Learn language, blitty blitty bleh. Learn language, blitty blitty bleh. There are 3 vast columns of words in the ancient structure, each written in a different alphabet. The first column's runes are like savage runes scratched in sand. The second's precise sequences of dots. The final has wide, welcoming letters, almost appearing hard-written in stone. Dirt and blood of ancient handprints cover the base of each column. I assume that they would want me to pick the Vy'keen language, which this basically is like one of the language looks like it was written by a homicidal psychopath. One of them is Morse code, and one of them looks like a wedding invitation. Like, well, I'm gonna take the homicidal psychopath because that sounds pretty Vy'keen to me. Weird. Who could possibly have predicted that that would be the Vy'keen language? Abandon. I like how my standing the Atlas word for witness. Atlas is a language? Did I already know that? Okay, well. The monoliths always remind me of the Trap Chest and Dark Cloud where you always pick poison because everything else wasn't nearly as AIDS. Yeah! The Trap Chest and Dark Clouds was a meme. Because you have to guess what trap it is, and if you guess wrong, you get hit with the trap. And you just always guess poison, because poison is by far the shittiest trap. Because the other one's like cursed for fucking 10 seconds, and explosion is a tiny fart of damage. So you just absolutely always pick poison. Are there not asteroids? Hello? So what is space not full of space nuggets? There's my space potatoes. That's what I'm looking for. I definitely need that. Oh, okay. That's just the item. That's a move. Dangerous. How dangerous is dangerous? Ooh. That's spooky. It's got a skull, I don't want to touch it. My ship is not combat ready. That wasn't drop frames, that was the game dropping. Oh, it's because that the frigates are jumping in. Space mining. Multiple weapons is a pretty good time for space mining. Oh, there's a space station here. What was I thinking of? There's totally a space station here. There's also the anomaly. Where am I on the anomaly right now? Oh, go talk to them. Okay, well, let's go to space now with them. Let's fuck with my inventory while I'm post jumping. To the freighter. Filled up my ship's tritium. I don't know where I just sent that. Yeah, that was my person. Go to the freighter. Go to the freighter. Go to the freighter. I need to... Why did I keep this? Is there a reason I kept this pugnium? Why did I keep 500 pugnium? Why did I keep that? If I need pugnium, I'll just go on a rampage. Was there a reason? Did I need pugnium for something, or am I just fucking retarded? You got an Atlas order before, but it might not have registered with you. Why not? Because it's an inventory slot with a really... Holy fucking pirates. Jesus Christ. Why are there so many pirates? Weapons or something? Wasn't it a ship weapon? Was there a ship weapon I wanted to try that cost pugnium? There was the phase beam, wasn't it? You saw the pugnium on hand filling worse. That's mortium. It's a different thing. No, it's dioxide. What the fuck did I want pugnium for? I have no idea what I wanted pugnium for. Like, actually no idea. Oh, hold on. This is unrelated, but, okay, what if we just went ahead and named this planet real quick? Because once I name this, I can just smash the upload all button on things. I can't use the upload all button right now because I don't want to upload this with generic names because this is my paradise planet that I don't totally hate. This is Boiling Puddles. Yeah, it's the burning rain, looks like hell, but it isn't planet where the only thing I've found is Detective Turtlestein, which looks like it's just a turtle that looks like he's wearing a Sherlock Holmes hat, which I'm definitely naming him Detective Turtlestein. and what appears to just be Detective Turtlestein's head, which is for some reason a different creature. For reasons mankind could not possibly fathom. DT Jr. So I want to name all the trees. There's a fuckload of trees. Do we care enough to name all the plants on a planet we want to live on? I definitely want to name all the animals. Oh, now it's a full turtle. I don't know if I care enough to name all the plants. Squiddy hot tub. We'll go with the hot tub. Squiddy hot tub. So I want to name the system. Do we care enough to name the system? I might just Roman numeral all the systems that I care about, so this will just be I. As in it's the first system that I give a shit about. Because I don't think I care enough to name the systems, and I can always just do a dash and something else. I don't think I care enough to name all the plants. What do you think, chat? What do you think? We name the plants, or we just say fuck it, upload all plants? Fuck plants. I mean, if any of them, like, nipple titty plants got a good reason to be uploaded, but these are just plant-looking plants. They look like plants. Also, I'd like to point out that the crab squids are rare, apparently. The crab squids that are literally everywhere. I feel like I should be getting... I think I should have gotten way more nanoclusters than that. Upload and receive 250 nanites. Oh, I had to upload the metal itself. I was like, how do I get this? Ah, I was like, that should have been worth a lot more. Because I found everything. What we got going on here? Oh, look, it's a poop stick. Oh, it's adorable! Look at how bad it sucks! It's literally the shittiest thing I've ever seen in my life! Imagine accidentally hitting accept. Imagine a world where you accidentally hit accept and that's your gun now. Okay, that badge doesn't show up until I've discovered everything. Is there anything else I've just happened to... Have I just happened to discover everything on any planet? I'm sure it's not. This is the one we... Dwarves the one we explored for like 10 fucking hours and never found the last animal. Yeah, no, we didn't find anymore. Okay. Hey, I was gonna say nutsack, but Nada's good too. Hey, Nada. Nada awoke in the shadow of Korvax Prime. Can I understand why bad things happen? Why we are alone? Nada's not alone anymore. Nada's with Polo friend now. Our convergence is small, but not a happy. He is a Korvax priest. They question much about the universe, displaying a level of curiosity and independent thought. For this, he was banned, because thinking is evil, and not only banned, also hunted him to the end of space. And then they found Polo. Nada wants to help. Nada wants to be good. I don't feel like I need a Path of the Atlas. The the next Atlas piece is one jump away from here, if I remember correctly. I'm curious what the fuck this is going to do. I'm also curious what the fuck this is gonna do. I feel like this is gonna give me garbage, so we're just gonna hit the fucking roulette button and see what happens. What the hell is the shortcut to the center? A black hole! Oh, that's safe. Okay, great. Yeah, yep. Sure, let me just jump in that. I don't think Nada likes us. I think Nada wants me to fucking die. Hey, Polo. Okay, so what we tell him here determines what we get. Because I told him a tale of action and he gave me a shield mod so it would stay safe. What we tell him here determines what he gives us. Tale of action will give me something fighty. I don't know the difference between wonder and discovery. Well, I actually found all the animals on one shitty planet, so that's a tale of discovery. There is so much in our little world. So many things to see, to study, to preserve. I will support your good work. Take something you will see after you leave this dialogue. Hey, finish with the dictionary you made me. All right, give me your quest, boss. What you need? Fill your pockets. We'll find out why they make all these worlds go around. What do you want me to pay you? How does an economy function when somehow stretched across an entire galaxy? Ah, give me a dumpster life support mod. So I'm actually gonna dismantle this, because this one sucks real bad. That's not worth the slot. Ah, that's way better.
Technology recharge.
These aren't hard to make. I'll keep this tech module though. Tech module is useful. Too far from midship. Yeah, that's much better. This is a Gek that doesn't understand how the economy works. What does he want me to do? Okay. I have sampled the economies. I went to a house one time and I sold like 15 eggs to a dude and now I'm rich. Transmit wealth data. Here you go, buddy. Learn the secret of money. He creates an incomprehensible graph and as a result, they laugh as if it is a shared joke. Ha ha! Business. The fellow Gek are the most foolish species of all. Money is not real. Nothing is real. Okay, Polo, why don't you slow your fucking roll here, buddy? You need to chill. Kinda want Starship technology. What could he possibly, like, what could he give me for exosuit or multi-tool that'd be useful? We've been spamming multi-tool. Let's try Starship. What you got for me, boss? I'm pretty sure how this works is he gives you the shittiest thing you don't already have. So... hypothetically, since that was a really low tier upgrade I just never bought, he gave me that because he's giving me some really dumpster stuff. Soviet anthem playing in the distance. Oh, fuck off. That's not an achievement. Suck my ass. Three technology modules and an antimatter. Teleport receiver does seem like it'd be pretty nice, but I'm not planning on keeping this shit very long. I'm planning on throwing this shit in actually the next dumpster I walk past. Alright, Polo. Okay, they gotta wait. Because they actually have this time gated. So that's time gated. So before we hop off, because I want to hop off here, because it is midnight. I stream for an hour and a half, which is longer than I thought I was going to stream here. Stream for an hour and a half, dropping no frames minus one tiny little stutter. I just fucking left the anomaly. And I am glued to the fucking anomaly so I can't pulse or anything. Oh my god, the 4 of them? Oh shit. Oh, 5 minutes? Damn it, I want to fight these guys. 5 attack ships? That's a lot of boys. I know if you boost, I don't know if my ship's fast enough. You can Scooty Puff Jr. away from these guys and jump. It said I could jump, but it was just a dirty fucking lie. I don't know how you know when you can do it, though. There we go. It's to fix the thing that happened to me when I played this when it first launched, and I had to fly the actual, I think it was like 25 minutes to a planet because it was a pirate that spawned 20 billion miles away that I was considered in combat with, so I couldn't close jump. Ever. They fixed that by making it so you can't actually just outrun them. I want to check 2 things. Thing 1. There's that new ship I got. This is the pre-order ship. It's this giant pile of dumpster back here, right? Okay. Yeah, we're not fixing this. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is completely ridiculous. Why would you ever do this? It would cost more money than I have just to fix this ship. What we do is we take it to the space station and we sell it. So, chat, I'm scared. Because No Man's Sky is completely fucking autistic. I'm afraid if I leave not the Dingy Space Tampon as my primary starship for more than 5 fucking seconds, the Dingy Space Tampon is gonna lose everything in its inventory. I'm really scared. Or if I try to swap ships. Because otherwise I could just use my ships as banks. This one doesn't look horrible. What is this? It's a 30-slot B-class hauler. With only a pretty bad layout. Because I can't... It means I can put my shields in the tech page, I guess. More tech slots. Damn, close. Almost. This is worth almost 2 million in trade-in. Damn it, I can almost do that, actually. I would totally take that. If that was all of my money, I would do that. That's what I mean. You guys was like, oh, time to buy 30 starship. Yeah, you don't understand the economy in this game. Close, though. This would be neat because I could put any shield or hyperdrive things on the tech page without feeling bad because you can't possibly adjacency them, and I guess keep this for now, but it's gonna get thrown in the dumpster, so it can be reinstalled over here somewhere. And this gets thrown in the dumpster because I hate the rocket launcher? Maybe if I gave the rocket launcher an opportunity to really, like, be tested I would hate it less. But I don't really get the rocket launcher. There's got to be something I'm missing because I don't understand how to hit things with it. Unless it's just exclusively supposed to be a mining tool, I seriously don't get how you hit enemy ships with the rocket launcher. The rockets are so slow. And you get to shoot a rocket. Then it has to reload. Units, nothing, 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 nothing. 36,000 units, nothing, nothing. 35,000 units, nothing. That was a fucking... Holy shit, that was a crappy expedition. 2.5 hour expedition for 100k units? What a fucking trash can. I'm gonna send these fuckers out into space before I go. I wish this was longer. Because my ship is a good combat ship, but it's not that good of a combat ship. That's a multiple frigates kind of deal. But if this was longer, I'd do this. So I guess we're doing this because it seems to me so far like the longer the expedition, the more awards they bring you. And this is definitely Facebook game and it runs while you're offline. I'm gonna just do that. My frigate got damaged the other day and spawned inside of a planet, but I was supposed to fix it. That's one of the most No Man's Sky things I've ever heard. That's pretty No Man's Sky. Now I'm gonna go hop in and out of the dingy space tampon to save my video game here and leave for a future time. What? How does this fly? I hate every single polygon that makes up this ship. I loathe every individual fucking letter of code that led to this ship being created. This is the worst looking piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. It has 2 tech slots that not only are not adjacent, they really wanted to make sure you understood that you did not get an adjacency bonus here. So they left like 3 fucking urinals between each other just to make damn sure you knew nothing was coming out of that. It looks like a boxing glove. Have you ever seen a boxing glove before? Is the question that I would ask you after that statement. Alright, chat. By the power invested in me by VPNs. It may actually be okay now. Everything may have returned itself to its previous glory. We might be good to go. Hopefully Pathfinder will be fine tomorrow. Maybe we won't even drop frames for the last hour of it. I'm gonna go to bed though, 'cause it's midnight. This has been a fairly successful test. Let me check out the stream a little bit. I will see you guys tomorrow. 2 p.m. EST probably. The tech's coming between noon and 1, so there's a non-zero chance the check will for some reason be here like really long or something. And maybe not at 2 if he gets here late and is here for a while. But probably at 2. I'll let you guys know. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for sticking with me through all this fucking internet bullshit. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, friends.